Hey everyone, so I know it's been a minute since I've done a Brownce with CherRaye video, but I figure I should start getting back into it more. I have some good news to share, and I figure let's celebrate the return of Brownce with CherRaye with some good news, right? So I'm excited to share that I've been selected as a Final 10 pitch contestant for the Boss Pathways to Success pitch event here in Atlanta. Throughout my time in this program, I've definitely have seen a shift. Last year was challenging for me. I think that was the most challenging year in business. I also feel like I say that almost every year, but no, that last year was really difficult. But throughout the program, I was in this one, and then there was another program I was involved in with Boss Network. But this one really forced me to sharpen, how I talk about Brownce, not just what it does, but why it matters. And I just want to share like some of the stuff that I've learned and where I've definitely have grown. I after doing some reflecting, with the program, I had to tighten my value proposition, refine my entire monetization strategy, which was the biggest learning lesson for me to reflect on. But better late than never. So there's that, and it helped me get clear on my lead goals. I think some of you may know how I am. I'm pretty ambitious, almost to a fault. So I would say this program helped me with pushing me to think more intentionally with where I'm investing my time. So, outreach, partnerships, and how I position Brownce in the market. And instead of being like, we got to be here, 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 and, just taking more of a streamlined, clear approach. And, the Boss Pathway Success program really challenged me to actually operate like a CEO, and to just overall move with clarity, to back up my numbers, to own my story, and to stop playing small. Like, I don't know what happened last year, but like, I just shrunk. I don't know if it was just the, cumulative stress that I, gained over time, but I would say the program helped me, step out of, feeling small and, yeah, I needed to get out of that. And I also need to get back that spark and get back to talking about the impact Brownce was creating, And in 2025, I noticed, especially like towards the end, I was fed up with playing small. And this program, gave me the permission to grow. So I'm just really in a good space, I'm thinking about like other, many different groups I've been in, founder groups, talked to so many VCs, investors, but this particular program really helped me, learn, especially the final pitch practice session we had. It was my favorite. I've been in many different pitch practices, talked to many people, and I always got like generic, vague advice like, oh, make sure you talk about your numbers and make sure people really understand the story. And for me, you have to give me like specific examples, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know what that means. And one of the instructors, her name is Dorinda, she broke it down so beautifully, and she was very specific about the flow, like how to construct the pitch, and like it was like a true formula. I think she needed to start charging people because it was really good. It was really good. And it was just a transparent, articulate pitch practice workshop that I've ever participated in, and I just feel privileged to have access to that because it just felt like there was no gatekeeping. And you know and I feel confident even if I don't win this pitch contest. I'm confident about others because I know I want to start putting myself out there for others. But I would say this program that Boss invited me in has set me up for others. So as so I'm thankful for the Boss Network. I'm thankful for Sage for creating this space where women founders like me can sharpen their strategy and build real businesses. And as I'm just sitting here and getting ready, preparing, I'm just thinking 2026 is going to be amazing. Brownce and I are going to go far. all the lessons I've learned throughout the years are finally, being applied and clearly, not off of being reactive, but, with clarity. And I'm just starting this year off with a clear mind and strategy. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that quick update with you guys and to stay on the lookout for more with Brownce with CherRaye videos. Our 5-year anniversary is coming up in a couple days, actually. So I might do one that day. And then we have some other exciting news to share with you, but I wanted to start off with that exciting news. So thank you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.